What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to Dr. Dude's Diner. So this last winter, I've ate a lot of pastas, spaghetti, Alfredo, lasagnas, and honestly, I'm a little burnt out on those. So let's make a new type of pasta. I call it the Firehouse Pasta. So let's see what ingredients we need, and let's get started. We are going to need 1 pound. Um, this recipe calls for rigatoni, but I'm using penne pasta. Heavy cream. The spices we will need: garlic powder, paprika. You can use smoked paprika, cayenne pepper, and then as a topper, crushed red pepper flakes. This is optional. Half a cup of Parmesan cheese. Likewise, half a cup of chopped onions. 2 tablespoons tomato paste. A teaspoon of chives, but I chopped up more for garnishment. 3/4 a cup of chicken stock. Of course, we're going to need olive oil. And last but not least, friends, the star of our show: Italian sausage. You can use the spicy sausage, but I got mild. And just like that, let's get cooking. All right, guys, over medium-high heat, let's pour in about a tablespoon of olive oil. All right, let's throw in the onions. We are just going to cook these guys for about 2 to 3 minutes. Because right after this, our sausage is going in. And then that should help finish off the onions. My water's coming up to a boil, so let's salt it. All right, let's add in the sausage. And we're going to want to break this sausage up. And we will cook this until it's completely cooked through. So I switched burners because this is a smaller burner here and it was not getting this pot of water hot enough to boil. So. Anyways though, so as your sausage cooks, it becomes easier to chop up. Now that our water's come up to a boil, guys, the whole pound of pasta. Throw it on in. Right, now that our sausage is cooked, let's throw in some tomato paste. And then we're just going to caramelize this tomato paste. Kind of get those sugars caramelized. All right, let's add in that chicken stock. All right, we're coming up to a nice boil. Let's turn this heat down a bit. You want about medium heat now. At this point, my microphone died, guys. So I'm throwing in half a cup of heavy cream. After everything's mixed well, throw in 1 teaspoon garlic powder, a quarter teaspoon paprika, and half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. And we will mix everything up so all the spices can get to know each other. After about 5 minutes, throw in 1 teaspoon of your chives. Lastly, we will toss in half a cup of grated Parmesan cheese. One of my microphones died, so I don't know if you guys heard me or not. So we're just, after we throw in the Parmesan cheese, we're just going to cook this until it thickens up. But our pasta is now done. All right, guys, our sauce is nice and creamy. It's on the thicker side. So let's throw in the pasta now. That seriously only took like 4 or 5 minutes, not long at all. You can turn off that heat now. All right, let's take her off the heat and let's serve ourselves. Right. This is probably one of the most simplest pastas I've made, friends. Super quick. Got a nice, beautiful red tint. Gotta have extra Parmesan cheese. bit of chives to go on top. Oh, I almost forgot one thing. Crushed red pepper flakes. Voila, friends. Firehouse Pasta. All right, you guys. It may be simple, but is it delicious? That is wonderful. The way the spices come together. There is a little kick, but the Italian sausage plays well with the garlic, the cayenne pepper, that Parmesan cheese, but a nice little glaze, or to cover the pasta. Those green onions come in right at the end. Mm. Oh yeah. Mm. I'm sorry, guys. I'm here just stuffing my face. This is a great change from your everyday pastas, from your spaghetti, from your Alfredos, from lasagna. It's got a nice heat. That sausage plays so well. And friends, this is I would give this about an 8 out of 10. I'm not wowed by it, but it's a great change. Well, if you enjoyed today's episode, hit that thumbs up. Follow me. Make sure your notifications are turned on so you know when I have a new episode. And comment down below. Have you ever heard of Firehouse Pasta? What's one of your favorite pasta dishes? Well, thanks for tuning in, folks.